how you doing? I'm Windsor, and today we're going to be watching Pulp Fiction. Why? Because it is number 8 on the list that I sometimes go by, which is IMDb's top 250 greatest movies of all time, and also because y'all say it's really good, and you haven't steered me wrong yet. So I'm trusting you. Also, it's number 8 on the list, which is the highest we've ever gone. So yeah, apparently pretty much everyone says it's a good movie. So yeah. So what I know about this movie is that there is a pretty lady on the cover. It's yellow, and it has John Travolta in it. And I like John Travolta. I've seen him in Hairspray, which is a musical.
I can't stop eating. Your hairline's receding. Hey,
anyone seen it? I don't know. It's good. He's very funny. I'm excited. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's watch the movie. A magazine or book containing lurid subject matter and being characteristically printed, and I am a slow reader.
Forget it. It's too risky.
Thank you.
Banks are easier. Federal banks ain't supposed to stop you in any way during a robbery. Knucklehead walks into a bank, not a pistol, not a shotgun, but a fucking phone.
You want to rob banks?
It'd be easier than what we've been doing. But yeah, no more liquor stores.
I'm not going to kill anybody.
I don't want to kill anybody either.
Well, what then? Day jobs?
Garçon, coffee!
Garçon means boy. In French. I knew that.
Nobody ever robs restaurants.
Oh, no, dude!
Why not?
Don't do it!
You catch with their pants down.
Yeah, but she was nice.
Bet you could cut down on the hero factor in a place like this.
These places are insured. Waitresses, fucking forget it. No way they're taking a bullet for the register. Last liquor store we stuck up, you got the idea, taking their wallets. Now that was a good idea.
Thank you.
A lot of people come to restaurants.
A lot of walnuts. Pretty smart.
You crowd control. I handle employees.
I love you, pumpkin.
I love you, honey bunny.
everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Nice. Quentin Tarantino. Okay. He's weird, yeah? I think so. I like these credits. Christopher Walken. Interesting. Bruce Willis! Bruce Willis is in this! Okay. That's some cool people.
Tell me again about the hash bar.
Okay, what you want to know?
It's there.
If you get stopped by a cop in Amsterdam, it's illegal for them to search you.
Oh man, I'm going. That's all it is to it.
But you know the funniest thing about Europe's the little differences. In Paris, you can buy beer in McDonald's. A quarter pounder with cheese.
They don't call it a quarter pounder.
They got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is. The Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. What do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Le Big Mac.
You know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup? Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yuck. What are you up to?
3 or 4.
So that means it could be up to 5 guys up there.
You remember Antoine Rockamora? Marcellus fucked him up good on account of Marcellus Wallace's wife.
I like their chemistry.
So what'd he do?
Gave her a foot massage.
That's it.
They took him out on his patio, threw his ass over the balcony. Full stories.
Oh.
Since then, he kind of developed a speech impediment.
That's a damn shame.
That's a shame. It's a foot massage.
You don't be giving Marcellus Wallace's new bride a foot massage.
Apparently not.
You don't think he overreacted? It's nothing. I give my mother a foot massage.
Thank you.
Maybe your method of massage differs from mine. Sticking your tongue in the holiest of holies ain't the same fucking ballpark.
Have you ever given a foot massage?
Don't be telling me about foot massage.
You given a lot of them?
Shit, yeah.
Would you give a guy a foot massage?
Fuck you.
I could use a foot massage myself.
Best back off. I'm getting a little pissed here. It's because I wouldn't get no man a foot massage. Don't make it right. Motherfucker do that shit to me. He better paralyze my ass because I kill a motherfucker. It's an interesting point.
You're both right. Okay, how about that?
What's her name again?
Mia. Why are you so interested in Big Man's wife?
Well, he's going out of town in Florida, and he asked me if I'd show her a good time, make sure she don't get lonely. It's not a date.
Hey, kids. Hey, keep chilling.
Oh no. What is this?
We're associates of your business partner, Marcellus Wallace. Me and Vincent caught you boys at breakfast. Hamburgers, cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Yeah.
Where'd you get them? McDonald's, Wendy's, Big Kahuna Burger.
Yeah. It's on the bag.
This is yours here, right?
You're being real rude right now. That's not yours?
Mm-hmm.
That looked good though.
Want a bite? They're real tasty.
What you doing back there?
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France.
We're back to this.
Send this. Go right ahead.
What is your problem? Oh, I don't like this at all.
You. Won't you tell my man Vince here where you got the shit here at?
It's over there.
I don't remember asking you. You were saying? It's in the cupboard.
I hope they don't hurt him. This is sad.
Vincent!
We happy.
Your ass ain't talking your way out of this.
We got into this thing with the best intentions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Oh, this is sad.
Marcellus Wallace don't like to be fucked by anybody except Mrs. Wallace. You read the Bible where of the righteous man is beset. Blessed is he shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Why was that necessary? Why did you do all that before if he's just gonna kill him? The guy near the door?
You're gonna find,
Oh, hi.
I think you're gonna find yourself one smiling motherfucker.
He's
How many fights you think you got in you anyway?
sitting so still. He's not blinking.
And if you were gonna make it, you would have made it before now.
Oh, he's blinking now. What are you, me?
You may feel a slight sting. That's pride. Pride only hurts. It never helps. You fight through that shit. Because a year from now, when you're kicking it in the Caribbean, you're gonna say to yourself, Marcellus Wallace was right.
I had no problem with that.
In the fifth, your ass goes down.
Okay, I see. He's bribing him.
Get your asses on in here.
Careful, they kill people.
Where's the big man?
Oh, okay.
Have you met me?
Not yet. So fucking funny.
This shit's between y'all.
What'd you fucking ask me about it for?
Wow, he's really touchy about it.
You looking at something, friend?
You ain't my friend, Palooka.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem is. That's a good face.
Vincenzo, step in my office.
300 a gram. Those are friend prices. This one is a little more. You will know where that extra money went.
Okay.
If it's as good as you say it is, I'll come back and buy another 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Which one's true? One with all the shit in her face?
That's my wife.
Alright, man. Mind if I shoot up here?
Hey, mi casa, su casa.
Interesting. Makes more sense. They're like drug dealers or something. Or nasty business. I like the music. Ugh. It's kind of gross. I don't like... No one likes needles. I guess this person does. Are you driving like that? Not cool. Yeah, I'm judging him. I'm judging him real hard. Is this like the boss man's house? I'm guessing. He's gonna go check on the wife.
Come inside and make yourself a drink. Mia.
Oh, she's nice. He's all high. So fancy.
Go make yourself a drink and I'll be down in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
I feel like nowadays we would just text that. Interesting. Ah, she's weird. Just watching him. Weird. Oh, there she is.
Fuck, come on, man. Let's go get a steak.
You can get a steak here, Daddy-O. Don't be a... Reserve the car.
Oh, car.
Oh, this looks fun.
All right.
I like the music in this.
I think it's like a wax museum with a pulse.
Run to a crisp or bloody as hell.
Bloody as hell, and oh yeah, look at this.
$5 a shake.
Did you just order a $5 shake?
That's a lot, huh? Just a plain one. $5 would be a lot right now, actually. It's expensive shake.
Roll me one of those, cowboy.
You can have this one, cowgirl.
Just don't touch your feet.
I heard you did a pilot.
That was my 15 minutes. It was a show about a team of female secret agents, Fox Force 5.
What was your special?
Knives. She knew a zillion old jokes. And if we would have got picked up every show, I would have told another joke.
You know any of them old jokes?
I only got the chance to say one.
Tell me.
You wouldn't like it and I'd be embarrassed.
I promise I won't laugh.
That's what I'm afraid of, Vince.
I'll laugh.
Now, I'm definitely not gonna tell you because it's been built up too much.
Come on. Tell it. Now I'm curious.
You think I could have a sip of that?
Uh-oh.
I gotta know what a $5 shake tastes like.
Yeah, but get a different straw.
Here's my straw. I don't have cooties.
Yeah, but maybe I do.
Uh-oh.
It was a pretty fucking good milkshake.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and powder my nose. Think of something to say.
I'll do that.
Nobody even cares. Nobody even glanced.
What did you think about what happened to Antoine?
Fell out of a window.
He fell.
Because of you.
Be careful.
Is that a fact? Who told you?
They?
They talk a lot, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They're everywhere.
Did it involve the F word?
They just said that Antoine had given you a foot massage.
That's the F word.
You heard Marsalis through Tony Rocky Horror at a 4-story window for giving me a foot massage?
I mean, at the time I was told it sounded reasonable. Excessive, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Oh, no.
But did it happen?
The only thing Antoine ever touched in mine was my hand when he shook it at my wedding. Truth is, nobody knows except Marsalis and Tony.
Our first contestants.
Right here!
No, no, no.
No. I want that trophy. So dance good.
All right.
What if he can't dance? Oh, I'd be so nervous. Oh, I would hate this. Oh my gosh. I would be so scared. In front of all those people. Hell no.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well.
What is this? Oh my gosh.
To show you never can tell.
That's great. Oh my gosh. These are like the old school moves. What is that face? This is so cute.
You could see that Pierre.
I want to see the whole thing. What moves are those? They're great. Ah, they're so cute. I'm still scared of her husband though.
Is that what you call an uncomfortable silence?
I don't know what you call that. Drinks, music.
I'm gonna take a piss.
That's a little bit more information than I needed.
He could say he's gonna go powder his nose. That's fine. She seems so fun.
Boys no good.
You see, being loyal is very important.
I like the guitar though.
Are you gonna say goodnight? I've had a very lovely evening.
She's gonna think you're pooping.
And that's all you gonna do.
Oh, he likes her. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh no. Ah! What's wrong with you? Oh no. She did like too much. Ah! She's dying!
Come on, girl. We're getting out of here. We gotta walk now.
Oh my gosh. That looks terrible. I'm glad she's still alive. Oh, this guy. Redhead Jesus. Answer your phone! Answer your phone! Oh, he's just chilling. What you got there? That's not a real cereal.
I'm coming to your house. Whoa. She's fucking ODing on me. Don't bring her here. Are you talking to me on a cellular phone? I don't know you. Who is this? Don't come here.
Ah, shoot. Isn't what any trace. Oh, he's here. He's here.
Hey! I will be forced to tell him. You let her die in your fucking lawn. Now, come on. She's ODing.
Get her the hell out of here!
Get the shot. I am if you let me. Someone fucking stop. Will you? Get the shot. Right.
Oh my gosh. This is so dysfunctional.
What are you looking for?
A magic marker. A felt pen. A fucking black magic marker.
Oh my gosh. This is so scary.
I ain't giving her the shot. I never done this before. I ain't never done it before either. Gotta be needle down in a stabbing motion. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. If you're all right, say something.
Something.
That was fucking trippy.
Yeah, it was. That's so stressful. Oh my gosh. That turned into a really bad night.
What's your thoughts on how to handle this?
Don't tell your husband.
He doesn't need to know nothing about this incident.
I'd be in as much trouble as you. I can keep a secret if you can.
Good deal.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go home and have a heart attack.
Do you want to hear my Fox Force 5 joke?
Yes! We do! Yeah!
I can't wait.
3 tomatoes are walking down the street. Baby tomato starts lagging behind, and Pop Tomato goes back and squishes in, says, "Ketchup." Ketchup.
Ketchup.
See you around.
I never heard that one. It was good. She's great. Oh, I'm glad she didn't die.
He's funny city dog. He Arctic tender.
What the hell is this?
Do you remember when I told you your daddy died in a POW camp? This here is Captain Coons. He was in the POW camp with Daddy.
Oh, him.
Flo, man. If it had been me, Major Coolidge, you'd be talking right now to my son.
Oh, that's a little kid.
This was your great-grandfather's war watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch. Up his ass. He died of dysentery. He gave me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass. 2 years. After 7 years, I was sent home, little man. I gave the watch to you.
Oh yeah, okay, that's Butch, yeah, okay. That was him when he was a kid. Oh my gosh. It's not funny, but it kind of was. Just the way he said it. Oh my gosh.
It's time, Butch.
Yeah, it was him. As a kid.
Hands down, the most brutal fight this city has ever seen.
A tragedy like this can't help but shake the world of boxing to its very foundations.
Hello? Oh, he's leaving. He was supposed to lose that fight, yeah? Oh, he's out of there. He jumped out the window. He's gone.
How you doing?
Great. I never thanked you for dinner.
What you got?
He booked.
I'm prepared to scour the earth for that motherfucker.
You killed the other boxing man.
He's dead?
Oh.
What does it feel like? Beating another man to death with your bare hands.
She's weird.
Oh, you weirdo.
Is a subject I have not interested in.
Why? Wonder where he's going.
I want to know what it feels like.
She asked you like 5 times, Butch.
I don't feel the least bit bad about it.
That would be really scary to hear. And he's in the same car. But she's weird, so I don't think she cares.
If he was a better boxer, he'd still be alive. Let's talk about the rich and prosperous Mr. Butch. So you have it all by tomorrow night? Me and Fabian are gonna leave in the morning. Probably take us a couple days to get down to Knoxville.
Buenos noches, Butch.
She was weird. She was pretty, but she was weird.
Did everything go as planned?
You didn't listen to the radio?
I never listened to your fights. Are you still retiring?
Sure am.
Did it all work out?
We're not at the finish yet, baby.
Oh gosh.
What time is it?
What time is it? Any time of the day is a good time for pie.
I like her.
Where's my watch?
Have you looked?
Yes, I fucking look. What the f?
Yes, it was on your little kangaroo.
Yes, it most definitely should be, but it's not here now.
Oh.
It was my father's fucking watch. Any idea what he had to go through to get me that watch?
I know.
He went through a lot.
You left it at the apartment. It's not your fault. I gotta go back to my apartment.
Oh gosh.
Won't the gangsters be looking for you there?
Take your hand. I'll be back before you can say blueberry pie.
Say the words, don't forget my father's watch.
I'm glad he waited till he got in his car to do that. There's no one there. At least he's being smart about it. He parked far away and all that. That'd be so scary. Because that was a lot of money. He's being hunted. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, now get out. Oh no, I get a bad feeling. Oh jeez, what is it? Oh, how did you not see that? That's important information to have. Oh, somebody's there. Oh no! He's pooping. Oh my gosh, I don't think he meant to do that. The toaster scared him. Oh no. Oh, he was just... So now he's killed 2 people. That's kind of sad. A really unfortunate time to go to the bathroom. He was just trying to poop. At least you don't stand out that much. No one's gonna be able to describe him, really. He's just normal looking guy, normal everything. Regular clothes. He's kind of famous though. He's on TV, so I don't know. Hopefully no one saw that. I mean, and Vince would have killed him anyway. He would have. It was one or the other, so.
That's how you're gonna beat him, Butch.
Last time you got comfortable, you had to kill someone. So, did he get his Pop-Tarts? I don't think so. Poor guy. What? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. He's dead.
Why are you guys just staring? Did you call the police or?
He hit you and then he crashed into that car.
I'll be damned.
They're out. Oh my gosh, yeah. Glad he's alive though. Oh no. You'll be okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's coming.
Can I help you?
Huh? You better kill me.
You better kill.
Hold it right there.
Oh jeez.
Ain't none of your business, mister. You don't understand, man.
I don't know why this is funny. It's so ridiculous. Okay. This guy looks kind of weird. Oh, does he know them? Oh my gosh. This is a mess.
Zed Maynard.
Oh, he knows him.
Yeah, the spider just caught a couple of flies.
The hell? Oh no. Oh, that's... Where did you have them? What is that? Why are you being so weird? Oh no. I don't like this at all. Why are they
Nobody kills anybody in my place of business except me or Zed.
Just call the police. What are you... Like, just... You don't need to do anything. Just call the police. They're like, what?
This one right here, he was gonna shoot that one.
That one?
Yeah.
This is a bad vibe.
Bring out the Gimp.
Gimp's sleeping.
What is that? What is that? What is that? And why are you being so weird? Bad vibes. Oh, they're just looking at each other. This is weird. Maybe they're coming up with like a plan or something. I don't like this. What? What the hell is that? Who is this? Ugh, these people are so gross and weird. His face.
Guess that means you, big boy.
He's like, no, thank you. Whatever. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, no. I don't think I'm gonna watch this. This is so spooky. Oh my gosh. So I'm not gonna watch it. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. I think we got him. You're gonna leave him with those disgusting monsters? Please don't leave him. Hurry, Butch. Yeah, no, that guy's not your friend, but... Butch! Some pep in your step! Let's go! Get him! Oh gosh. Yeah. Make it real bad.
Want that gun, don't you, Zed? Go ahead and pick it up. Go ahead, pick it up.
This guy looks familiar.
Come on, Zed, up, boy.
Step aside, Butch.
Yeah, let him do it. Oh my gosh, that's just... I wanted him to suffer. Good.
Okay.
Nah, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
What now?
What now? I'ma call a couple of hard pipe hitting with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch.
Yes!
You hear me talking, hillbilly boy? I'ma get medieval on your ass.
Medieval. It's just so horrifying.
There is no me in you. Not no more. Yeah, we cool.
Okay.
Two things. Don't tell nobody about this. This shit is between me, you, and Mr. Soon-to-be living the rest of his life in agonizing pain rapist here. You leave town tonight, right now. And when you're gone, you stay gone, or you be gone.
That's fair.
Get your ass out of here.
You should be afraid. Oh, and that guy's... run away. I hope there's no other creepy weirdos up in there. I'm so glad they got out. Nobody should ever have to go through that. Like, nothing even close to that.
Fabian! Shit, we gotta go right now.
I was so worried about...
Oh, good.
Come on, honey.
He's had the worst day ever.
Where did you get this motorcycle? What happened to my Honda?
I'm sorry, baby. I had to crash that Honda. We gotta hit the fucking road. Get on.
Get on. Oh, she has no idea. She doesn't know.
Blueberry
I
pancakes.
didn't have blueberry pancakes. I had to get buttermilk.
This has been without a doubt the single weirdest fucking day of my life.
Whose motorcycle is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby.
Yes, he is dead. So disturbing. Trying to shake it off.
You read the Bible, bro.
Oh, this is...
Ezekiel 25, truly his brother's keeper, and the fight.
And you will know my name is the Lord.
It sounds so terrible. I hated that scream that he started.
He's getting on my nerves.
Marvin, I'd knock that shit off if I was you.
He's in shock.
Die, you motherfucker!
Oh. I don't know why that's funny. Just don't... Can you just not kill this one? He's in shock.
We should be fucking dead, man. This was divine intervention. It doesn't just happen.
You gotta get out of
Do you
there.
want to continue this theological discussion in a car?
What happened here was a miracle. Acknowledge it. Come on.
Okay, good.
I'm telling Marcellus today, I'm through.
Bet you $10,000 he laughs his ass off.
I don't give a damn if he does.
What do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
You gotta have an opinion. I mean, from heaven and stop it.
Oh, what the fuck's happening?
Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck you do that? Calling my partner in Toluca Lake, because I ain't got no other partners in 818.
Oh, what do you have on you?
Just listen up, man. Nigga, what the fuck you just do to his towel, man?
I was drying my hand.
When I finished the towel, it didn't look like no goddamn maxi pad.
Oh my gosh.
Bonnie comes home and finds a dead body in her house. I'm gonna get divorced. Home from work in about an hour and a half. You gotta call some people right now.
You're wasting time.
What do you think she'll do?
He's so calm.
She comes home from a hard day's work, a bunch of gangsters in the kitchen. Ain't no telling what she's liable to do.
Wait for the wolf, who should be coming directly.
I'll be there in 10.
9 minutes, 37 seconds later. Oh, dang. You going fast?
I'm Winston Wolfe. I solve problems. You got a corpse in a car, minus a head in a garage.
Oh, gosh. It's so calm.
Well, I smelled some coffee back there. Would you make me a cup?
They're so calm and organized and polite and well-dressed.
Little pieces of brain and skull. Get it out of there. Boys, get to work.
Please would be nice. I just don't like people barking orders at me.
Oh my gosh.
It's because time is a factor. Pretty please, with sugar on top. Clean the fucking car.
Don't be looking at me like that, all right? I can feel your look.
They're great.
I will never forgive your ass. This is some fucked up, repugnant shit.
Repugnant.
I could blow.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud-laying motherfucker. You should be on brain detail.
It's so petty.
Fine job, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's good.
I can't believe this is the same car.
Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
Yeah, they are. And Jules has got something in his hair.
You know what you two look like? A couple of guys who just blew off somebody's head.
Yes, it's necessary.
Damn, it's water fucking cold. Come
on,
do it.
Could have used a nicer setting.
You guys look like...
Dorks.
Ha ha ha. You're clothes, motherfucker.
You look great. Oh my. Oh.
Nobody does a thing till I do something.
Right.
What did I say?
Don't do shit unless.
You should ask the other one.
How about you, Lash LaRue?
Yes.
I'm cool, I promise.
Want to share a cab?
Feel like having breakfast with me?
Was he cool or what?
Thank you.
This looks like the same restaurant from the beginning.
Pigs are filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Bacon tastes good.
Sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I never know.
How about a dog? Dog eats his own feces.
I don't eat dog either.
Yeah, but do you consider a dog to be a filthy animal?
They're definitely dirty. Dogs got personality. Personality goes the wrong way. Well, we have to be talking about one charming motherfucking pig. You know what I'm saying?
They're great.
As I felt the touch of God.
But why? You really thinking about quitting?
Most definitely.
Fuck.
Garçon! Coffee!
It is. It is him. It's them.
I'm gonna take a shit.
He always does this.
To be continued.
That's what gets you killed later. So you had to poop. Oh, those people are planning on robbing this place.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm the manager here. Just take whatever you want. Cooperate, and this will all be over in a minute.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even hear it. He's... Oh, they didn't check the bathrooms.
Gonna come round and collect your wallets!
Yeah, I was gonna say, shit, you don't want to mess with him. You have no idea. You better be nice to him.
This ain't the first time I've had a gun pointed at me.
Where's Vincent? Come on.
Is that what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
Chill out, honey bunny!
I wonder what was in there. They didn't show it.
I'm in a transitional period. I want to help you.
Yolanda.
Oh, no.
It's cool, baby.
I love you.
I love you too, honey bunny.
Go in that bag and find my wallet. Count it.
Weird time to flex, but okay. A lot.
$1,500.
It's yours.
Oh.
Ezekiel 25:17.
He's gonna say it again.
I've been saying that shit for years. And if you heard it, that meant your ass. I just thought it was some cold-blooded shit to say before I popped the cap in his ass. But I'm trying, Ringo, real hard to be the shepherd.
He does not know what to say to that. What do you say to that? You don't. Aww. He's got his trash bag of money.
I think we should be leaving now.
Yes!
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I like this music. Okay! Pumpkin and Honey Bunny, those are their names. Oh my gosh. That movie was crazy. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, what I'll usually do is go back and watch the movie, usually a couple times, and then I'll, read some articles, watch some documentaries, and then I'll come back with my outro. Okay, so as usual, let's start with a quick awards ceremony. The best comeback goes to Jules for this.
Dorks.
Ha ha ha, you're closed, motherfucker.
The best facial expression is a tie between this... Love that confidence. And this. Bruce Willis makes some great faces, but this is my favorite because it's everything I was feeling right then. This is the best WTF facial expression I've ever seen. Most uncomfortable silence goes to... awkward. Best extra character goes to this lady. Seriously, this lady is the best. This is the same reaction I have when someone starts talking about politics. Worst dressed extra character goes to... Oh wait, that's just Vincent. Best story goes to Captain Coons for his amazing chronicle as to how one watch wandered the entire world, just going from one adventure to the next.
Up his ass.
The best story about traveling jewelry since Lord of the Rings. The saddest moment of this entire movie goes to poor Marcellus. He goes from this to this to this so fast I didn't even get to ask him what you got there. He goes from having what looks like a fantastic day, he's got 2 coffees, one for him and one for his pretty wife. He's got donuts, which is probably the best breakfast food ever. He's getting his steps in, and just like that, his day is ruined. His breakfast is ruined, and he gets tackled by a telephone pole, and it's just all downhill from there. Best line goes to... Actually, I don't have a best line. I have 3 personal favorite lines, because there are too many good lines.
Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck? Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. I'ma get medieval on your ass.
And my favorite delivery of a sentence goes to Jules for this.
Which one is it?
It's the one that says bad motherfucker.
I don't know, it's just the way he says it. He's like, duh. I don't know, there's just so many good lines. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I'd love to know. So a couple of things first. Mia overdosed because the drug that Vincent had in his pocket was a completely different drug than the one she was used to sniffing in the bathroom when she says she's going to powder her nose. So she either mixed them in a way you're not supposed to, or a way that she couldn't handle. Maybe she had a low tolerance, or she had a low tolerance. I'm not really sure. I'm not an expert on this, but yeah. It's not that she took too much, it's that she mixed it. She didn't know what she was doing, I guess. And also, it could have been like, some people say it was stronger stuff because of, you know, remember, Redhead Jesus is like, yeah, this is expensive, you'll see why. Another thing, we'll never know what was in the briefcase. I've read a couple theories, like it's an Elvis suit, or it's maybe Marcellus Wallace's soul.
Truth is, nobody knows
what was inside that briefcase except for Quentin Tarantino and Vincent and Jules and Pumpkin. And another thing, when Marcellus Wallace is crossing the street and he stops because he sees Butch in the car, it was kind of like that scene in Psycho. I'm almost 100% sure it was a reference to, you know, when Marion is sitting in the car and her boss walks on by and he's like, you know, he recognizes her. Well, Marcellus did the same thing. And I wish he never had, honestly. He could have just gone about his day. Again, saddest part in the whole movie. He could have just drank his coffee, eaten his donuts, and that would be it. Oh, speaking of coffee, you know, at the end in the diner, the manager, he's actually credited in the credits as coffee shop. That's what they put as his name, because he couldn't finish the sentence, I'm not a hero, I'm just a coffee shop, and then he...
I am not a hero, I'm just a coffee shop.
You remember? And then he gets stopped by Jules. Yeah, so his name is Coffee Shop. The best part of this movie for me was the dialogue, especially the banter between Vincent and Jules. I just love their chemistry. They're kind of like Dumb and Dumber, only way better dressed and less dumb. Vince had his moments, though. Or maybe it's just because, you know, maybe it just seems that way because Vincent is always surrounded by smart people, you know, like Jules or like Mia, when she's saying stuff like,
trying to forget anything
as intriguing as this would be an exercise in futility. What does that even mean? Just kidding. I know what it means. I had to think about it for a second, I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe he is just dumb.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. Oh, man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck you do that? What the fuck you just do to his towel, man?
I was drying my hands.
Although the script was rejected by TriStar Pictures, it would later earn Quentin Tarantino an Academy Award for Best Screenplay at the 67th Academy Awards. The reason they rejected it is because they considered it to be too demented. And, you know, maybe it is demented. It really didn't help that the F word.
The F word?
The F word was used 265 times. You know, in 1994, so at the time, that was almost a record of F words. Over the years, you know, movies kind of passed it in ranking. Now, I think close to the top is a movie called Wolf of Wall Street. You know how many times they say the F word in that one? 569 times. Nice. Pulp Fiction cost about $8.5 million to make, which isn't that much considering it went on to make over $200 million at the box office. In fact, there was an article I was reading of actors who got stiffed in terms of, you know, how much they earned versus how much the movie made, and John Travolta made the list.
Is that what you call an uncomfortable silence?
I mean, it could be worse.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
This movie had such a unique format, you know. Sometimes it's Jules as the main character, sometimes it's Vincent, sometimes Butch is in the spotlight. It really switches things up every scene that we get to. Like, they all kind of connect, but not in a linear fashion like we're used to. There's 7 distinct storylines, or narratives. They even mark the chapters as we go on, you know, like there's a chapter called The Watch. If it was told in chronological order, like we're used to, it would start with the Watch story, and it would end with Butch driving off into the sunset with Fabienne on Dad Zed's not motorcycle. It's a chopper. But instead, obviously, it starts at the diner and it ends at the diner, fittingly. I appreciated how dimensional all these characters are. They all have strengths, they all have weaknesses. Some of them are well hidden and others are obvious, but they're really well rounded in the short amount of time, obviously, that we have. I mean, this movie's 2.5 hours long or something, but it goes by really fast. There is a lot packed into that. Even considering that some of the scenes are kind of a lot of silence in between and then a lot of rambling dialogue. It still goes by so fast. Like, everyone is just so unique and has so much character, except for Zed and Maynard. Rapists don't get dimensions. Speaking of those guys, which I wish we weren't, but we are. I gotta talk about it for a second. Watching it again, I realized something that I missed the first time. When they're sprayed awake by that creepy dude, you know, he says,
"Nobody kills anybody in my place of business except me or Zed."
They're actual serial killers. Like, there is absolutely no way Butch or Marcellus is getting out of there alive. With nothing short of a miracle, you know. Who knows how many times they've done this to innocent people who just, like, walk into their shop? Like, who knows how many people they've killed. I was just so grateful for Marcellus's hard, pipe-hidden associates who came in to clean up after the fact. And I was so proud of Butch. Yeah, I know he's not a real person, it's fiction. But I was so proud of him for doing that, because that said a lot about him. And the fact that he went back. And that said a lot about humans, you know, because I like to think that, I mean, most people would go back if something like that were happening to their fellow human being. But you and I both know that not everyone would have done that. So he's a really cool character to me. And Butch knew there was a really good chance of them killing him. There was really high chance of it. You know, because he's not this trained assassin or like a hitman like Vince or Jules. He was just a regular guy. He was just a boxer, you know? And, you know, watching it again a couple times, you know, it made me realize, though in the moment I was so frustrated watching him picking a weapon because he took so long. You'll see, I was upset. I was ready to just jump through my screen and go save Marcellus myself. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I think part of the inner dilemma was him preparing himself, because it was a really good chance of him getting killed. You know, even though just a few minutes before, he had been fighting with Marcellus and they had been actually trying to kill each other. He had no problem, you know, hitting the gas and, you know, trying to run him over. He had no problem doing that, but he couldn't leave him for another minute with these people. And I think that just said a lot about him. He just couldn't do it, because that is worse than death. And yeah, you know, even he could have left an anonymous tip with the police. He could have used the pawn shop's phone or something and called him up and been like, hey, there's this guy in this basement, he's getting, you know, tortured. And but he didn't, because that would take even longer. And I don't know, it's great. It's a good story. I really hated to see it, but at least it had a happy ending. And that says a lot about Marcellus too. He could have easily shot Butch. Then no one would know about the whole event. Like he said, it was important to him for no one to find out, which is kind of sad, but that's where I'm gonna leave it.
You okay? Nah, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
And I think he realized that, you know, Butch couldn't have lived with himself if he just walked away. Enemies uniting against a common, much worse enemy is just the best. One thing about that disgusting scene that was interesting to me was the contrast between the ways these two guys handled their fears. Marcellus is actively, you know, trying to face his fear directly. You know, he's twisting his neck so he can actually see, like, what are you guys doing back there? What's that sound? You know, what is coming out of that box? You know, he's trying to see it. And Butch just looks like he wants to take his brain out, toss it on the ground. He doesn't want anything to do with it, you know. Some people, when they're afraid, they fight. Some people hide. Some people run. You can tell that Marcellus is a fighter, even though Butch is a fighter, technically, as a profession. He doesn't want to see it. He wants nothing to do with it. He wants to just, yeah, like, you know. And I think that's part of what got Marcellus into this profession, what made him so good at it. I read a very interesting article on Rolling Stone that gave a couple of explanations for this scene, because, you know, I'm just watching it like, who is that? What is that? Why is it there? It's just so offensive to the eyeballs. But they wrote about how Zed and Maynard, did you know his name is Maynard? Maynard? They're actually cousins. which actually makes it even more Actually, I don't think it gets any more disgusting. Reading about it was difficult. But the guy in the leather suit, we'll call him, Gimpy, he was played by Stephen Hibbert, who was married to Julia Sweeney, who plays, you know, the lady at the end who drives off with the wolf. Yeah, her name is Julia Sweeney. She's a comedian, actor, and writer, known for her work on Saturday Night Live. Oh, and Zed looks familiar because he played the bad guy on The Mask, which we watched together.
I've got to change for the party.
I will say, he's like the baddest looking bad guy ever. He just looks like a villain. What a weird dude. He plays bad guys really well. He's very brave to play a role like that because I feel like people wouldn't be able to look at him the same. I wouldn't be able to. He will probably forever creep me out. But like, he looks so normal. Like, he looks like a nice guy. And then he's, you know, this... Also, the pawn shop in which that scene takes place is actually a real place, and it's still running today. It's called the Crown Pawn Shop in California. It's a real place. You can go shop at it. I don't think it has the creepy basement. I'm like 99.9% sure it doesn't. This place has a 3.1 star rating on Google Reviews, which is not great, but it's fine. And an absolutely last thing about this scene is, you know, that guy Marcellus is calling. They had a place in the script where he's actually calling the wolf. The wolf is the torturer who's coming. Yeah. I really hated that scene. I'm just glad I saw it in 2024 instead of back then or before anytime, because, you know, I feel like a lot of that stuff wasn't taken seriously back then. You know, it's almost like people make jokes about it. They still make jokes about it. There's a joke that won't die about soap and prison and dropping the soap. I've never once laughed at that joke. It's not a funny joke. That shit's not funny. And it never will be. And I'm glad we're getting to the point where we can all agree. We don't agree on anything as a society, but we can agree on that. I hope. Okay, enough of that. Let's talk about the characters. The way I see it, there isn't a single main character in Pulp Fiction, but if there was, it would probably be Jules. You see a lot of growth with Jules, and in the end, he gets out. You know, he has a happy ending. He also has some of the best lines in the entire film, and delivers them so well.
Well, we have to be talking about one charming motherfucking pig.
The role of Jules was actually written with Lawrence Fishburne in mind, who's on, you know, John Wick and other things, I'm sure. And Lawrence Fishburne rejected the role partially because of the way that drugs are portrayed in the film. I don't think they necessarily glorified drugs. To me, honestly, that if I were to see this when I was a teenager, I would be like, oh, no. I'm never gonna be doing that. It was so scary. That scene was scary. That would have scared the crap out of me when I was younger. I thought they handled it pretty well. I really don't like when, you know, drugs are glorified in movies and shows. I don't think it necessarily was, but, I mean, I don't blame him for being like, you know, not wanting to have anything to do with it. In the end, I'm really glad it was Samuel L. Jackson because, like, couldn't have been anyone else. It just wouldn't be as good. It wouldn't be as funny. Nobody else could have done it.
I've been saying that shit for years.
And then we got Vincent. Vincent is Jules' other half, you know, his sidekick, his friend. Something funny about Vince is that every time he goes to the bathroom, he comes back to find just utter chaos. Just disastrous. The role was really good for John Travolta's career, which had been, you know, kind of on a downhill slope at the time, I guess. One cool thing about his role is that John Travolta didn't really know anything about drugs going into this, and so he had to do a lot of research, and he went through a lot to do that. You know, he met up with people who had had problems with drugs and stuff like that, you know, because he didn't know anything about the culture, the effects, etc. That's why his performance was so good. And you know, there's a couple moments I'm gonna play.
It was pretty fucking good.
Who's Antoine?
Tony Rocky Horror.
It was so believable. How do you even act that?
I will be forced to tell him.
Then there's Butch. Butch is great. I love Butch. He's a really complex character. There's a lot to him. There's this whole other side, you know. You can tell he struggles with his anger, but that's not the side of him that he wants to show Fabienne. That's the side that comes out, you know, when he's boxing, and maybe it had something to do with not, you know, having a dad growing up. You know, that whole story was just horrendous. That story was told to him at such a young age. I feel like that would have been traumatizing. It almost traumatized me. Like, he puts a lot of effort into controlling his rage and not letting her see it. You know, I really related to that scene, you know, when he's, you know, beating up his steering wheel. He's so upset, but he's just taking it out in his car and it drives by. I'm like, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I'd never done anything like that, you know, just alone in your car. I really respect him a lot for that, because, you know, when you're that upset, that angry, or that just, you know, too much emotion, you know, it's so hard to keep it inside. So he really was making an effort. He's a cool character.
Say the words, don't forget my father's watch.
And you know, Bruce Willis actually wanted to play Vincent. That's the part he tried out for. And he was disappointed when he didn't get the part. So Tarantino readjusted the script in order to make the role of Butch playable by Bruce Willis. And of course, Uma Thurman. She was amazing in this. She's just great. And Quentin Tarantino insisted on casting her. He persisted, you know, even though she turned it down. So he called her and he read the script to her, and he was just so set. It had to be her. It had to be Uma Thurman. She was the only one who could play this role. And I see why. She earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. I really like Mia. Mia is so interesting. You know, sometimes she looks like she's on another planet. Her eyes are just glazed over, and then when she speaks, you can tell there's a whole lot to her. She's very intelligent, but then she draws a rectangle, you know, when it's supposed to be a square. She just says, "Don't be a square," and it's so clearly a rectangle. It bothers me, but it kind of added to it. I'm kind of glad they did that. And you know, she's very energetic and she seems so free, but then at the same time she seems so guarded and careful. Like when she sees Vincent again the next time, you know, after Butch disappears, Marcellus is talking about it in the background. Vince goes up to her and he's like, "How you been?" You know, and he looks like he's trying to, you know, be more familiar with her, and she says, like, in a really distant way, like a really professional manner, she's like, "I never thanked you for dinner the other night." And you could she's very, there's no word for it. It's Uma Thurman. It's Mia Wallace. There's no word for it.
I don't know what you call that.
And the last character we're going to talk about is Captain Coons, because that story was something else. Something about Christopher Walken is just so funny to me. I don't know, it's just like his accent or something. You know, as soon as he said, "Hello," I started laughing. You know, I watched it a bunch of times after this initial time, and gosh, that story is told by anyone else, that'd be really sad. But the way he tells it, it's so funny, you know?
He died of dysentery. Give me the watch.
I can't explain it. I can't explain why that was so funny to me, but that might be the funniest thing about this movie. Maybe. But there were just so many funny parts in this movie. It was so well written. A lot of people consider this to be Quentin Tarantino's best work, his most significant work, his masterpiece, his magnum opus. I had to look that up because it's a different language. It's like Latin or something. It just means the best. That's some good stuff. That's your best. It's his magnum opus. My magnum opus is my ability to not blink for a really long time. You know, a lot of people have mentioned that in the comments. You don't need to. A lot of people say it's this or that, the reason I don't blink. I don't know why I don't blink, but if you watch the movie Pulp Fiction and watch Bruce Willis in his first scene, you'll see that he doesn't blink either. And I appreciated that. I think I just blinked, so I'm gonna stop. This rant is over. So let me know if there's good ones. I know there are. I knew his name before I even watched this. I've heard of him. Anyway, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, but I won't. Thank you so much, patrons. I had fun. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye!